Yo, yo, you know what it is. Welcome to another episode of Eyekon TV. And today is Cinco de Mayo.
Hey, say that then.
Cinco de Mayo. This fool pulled up with the sarape, and I was like, it's Cinco de Mayo today. And he was like, I didn't even know. Cat.
Hey, that's one of that.
Highly festive ass fool.
On me, I didn't know. My kids.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a crazy card to swipe.
Hey, you know when you swipe it.
It's true. Yeah. Swiper, no swipies. All right. Well, before we begin, I got to give a shout to my sponsors. Royalty Honey, perro.
Hey, you ever put me on? Not like that, but I heard that's that bashing with a passion. Like,
Bash you with a passion.
let's see what's up.
It's facts. That's like a
Hey, I'm coming home.
keep a box for you and open one and give one to the homies.
It's like a real. I don't want them trying to be on some freaky shit, fool. Like,
I mean, as long as they don't take it back with you on the car, you know what I'm saying?
you know what I said?
I mean, they could take it around you as long as they leave within an hour. It's all good.
It's like a real honey.
Fine, it's real honey. Find out, perro. Organic bee pollen.
Bee pollen.
It's for your stinger, big paws. Of course, make sure you guys follow at Royalty Honey. Well, actually, the original page got cracked, so follow the new page at Real Honey Packs. Of course, you already know Shaka everything. Shaka everything except the shoes. Damn it! Shout out to Shaka. This is a hat. That's all I got for you today.
Hey, that's good.
Your manager just hit me up at the last second. Otherwise, I would have had a whole wardrobe. But off camera, we talked about it. You're going to the warehouse. You're going to get everything your heart desires there.
Hey, good looking, bro. Appreciate it.
Shout out to Cookies and Vibes. One of their most famous strains, Gary Payton. Again, had I known you were coming, I would have re-up.
That was good.
But here you go.
Hey, I appreciate
everything you need to do your dance today.
Yeah, it's gonna be tonight. I got a choir coming to the studio tonight. So
a choir?
Yes, sir.
A whole choir?
I probably I was gonna get like 5, but I just need 3. A stack of vocals. I could get away with 3.
That's fire.
Yeah, that shit's gonna be crazy. But I'm finna
get Gary Payton out. Shout out to Cookie. Shout out to Vibes. You already know this. Shout out to the rest of my sponsors. Effortless Motors. If you need a new whip, check out Effortless Motors. Pero they be more than
some whips. Who's in
it? They got Peso, his new Brabus. They got Chito, his Benzes. They got Shaq, his Escalade IQ. And they could probably get like some little Tia Toyota Corolla if that's what you want to, you know what I'm saying?
I think I want a Prius.
I respect it. Very economical of this fool.
I can't be whipping the whips in the city. Like, I gotta get some low key, like where no one will know I'm in there. Like,
just get a Tesla.
I don't know about the Teslas. That's on like who that, you know?
Nah.
No?
I don't think so.
It's a trip how they could pick up like undercover cars. Have you seen that?
The Tesla could do some crazy shit. I don't drive one. I don't want one.
Yeah, I don't have one either.
A lot of people try to be low key, but still have some fire shit. They say Tesla's it.
Okay.
Owner Shaka was trying to make me get a Tesla before I got the Benz.
That's a Shaka shirt?
Shaka.
That's hard, fool. Okay.
I'm telling you, go over there. I'm going to make sure you get everything your heart desires. Big pause.
Hey, I'm with it. Let's run it.
I got you.
Hey, Shaka, what's the deal? Gonna have to pull up. You know, Shaka Khan, what's happening?
That's what they call me, Shaka Khan.
Hey, say that.
Where do we begin? You just got done doing an indicted interview, so I don't really got to touch on your prison shit. But
why you say like that? We look burnt out.
That shit was amazing. I'm looking at the radio. That was very fire of you.
Hey, it's all love, fool. Straight up.
So real quick then, so we'll start there. Everyone tried to clown you about the cart.
Yeah. Weirdo.
I know what the true story is now.
Yeah.
I didn't judge you. I didn't make a comment. I was just happy you're out. Like, shout out to the homies out.
Mm-hmm.
But what was in the cart?
I got away with a couple like fits and shit. I had to, you know, like I even like no cap. I was getting like customization.
That's tight.
Yeah, straight up. And I think one of them was a Shaka sweater.
That's tight.
And then I think it's a Shaka sweater, fool. But the homie had like customizer where he put the denim from the jacket on the like.
Oh, it's some Dapper Dan type shit.
Yeah.
Put it together.
It was a crew neck sweater, and we put buttons on it and all that. Yeah,
that's tight.
I was like one of the only ones rocking high water like jeans. And shit. I mean the pants and shit. Like I had some skinnies in there too. Like
that's crazy.
I like that fashion shit, fool. You know, like
I respect it.
That shit's cool. Yeah.
Shaka got a lot of unique fashion type shit. I'm an old school player, fool. I can't do the flared pants or the stacked jeans or all that crazy shit. It's not for me, bro.
Yeah.
Just wear some regular 501s.
Yeah, that's how my brothers is, fool. You know, the
homie right there. I want the homies type shit. Maybe some cargos I could get away with. That's about it. Yeah. That's for this. I'm gonna take it.
That's my big primo right there and shit. Yeah, I mean, I feel it.
Shout out to my fellow East Sider in the building.
Oh, me.
So where did you grow up?
Shit, low-key kind of everywhere, fool. But for the most part, like, my upbringing was, like, in the Valley and shit. Like, in the San Fernando Valley and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out the Valley at 8, you feel me? But I'm from East LA.
That's right.
Yeah, like, my whole life is East LA, dog, you know? Like, that's where the seed was planted, and that's where our trees blossomed, dog, you know?
I like it.
Trees are still there, you know? Like, I still kick it in the shade and shit in my, underneath my trees and shit, you know? Like, but yeah, bro, you know, like, as soon as I learned how to get on a bus, you know, just
that was that.
Let a dog roam. He gonna find his way home, baby. You feel me?
I totally feel it.
Yes.
Right now you said you had a gang of notebooks in the joint of writing. Were you writing the beats or were you writing a cappella?
Fool, both, low key. Like I was telling the OG homegirl shit, like in there, fool, like the reverb and all that shit was just like I was writing down like the way I was spacing out shit so I could remember it. If you look at it, you'd be like, what the is this? Like I would put like a space and like I would use like a exclamation point for a space. Like, so remember there's a space here so I can remember my cadence and shit.
No
like,
type shit, yeah.
Yeah, but like like from you been hearing like when the Horas will play music and shit, like I just try to like get that BPM real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then boom, that be my lead way to start a song. Fool,
absolutely.
You know? Yeah.
That was crazy. How many songs do you think? Let me ask you this, because you could have written a gang of songs. How long were you down? 3, right?
Yeah, 2. I did 2 out of the 3.
So regardless, in that many months, I'm sure you've written countless songs. How many are you actually going to put into play and release?
You know what's the trip is that I haven't really touched them yet. Like I think
that's normal though.
I probably with like 2 of them that I constructed up in there. And I applied it to like some music, like, you know, some shit I started drawing up out here. But for the most part, like, I haven't even got there, dog, you know? Like, I can't wait, though, because the ones that I did use, no cap, those shits are gas, fool. Like, but nah, yeah, I haven't really with it. I got a lot, too. A lot.
I don't remember you doing very many interviews. Even before you went down for the count for a little bit, I don't recall you doing very many interviews.
I don't have none, fool.
This is the first one that's gonna be out, Pedro. I promise you that.
I'll say that then.
Oh, that's today.
Hey, I think it's my first interview. Hey, nah, but
that's tough.
I ain't really done them. Like I ain't never really like put a bio out. Like I'm still green with this shit, fool. Straight up.
You're definitely not green to the scene. You're just new to the interviews.
That's the shit that trips me out too, because I still feel like.
But you've been around for a while.
Yeah.
So look, back then you were rapping, and I believe you did. Was it an Organized Threat Cypher Effect?
Nah, I had did there was remember that one fool was doing those Cypher Effects?
No, I got one too.
Yeah, I had did that.
The Cypher Effect for sure popped.
Yeah. Everybody acting all scary and shit. Like, they never seen a blick before. So I was like, man, top of tip y'all song, because they had the whole group in front of the camera too. I'm like, that's a weird. Like,
I have to go back to see who was on it with you, but yeah, you were there for sure.
Nah, yeah, but
and you were popular back then too. I know there's levels to popularity, obviously, but back then in that bubble of hip hop, you were popping.
Hey, I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. Hell yeah,
it's facts.
Yeah, like, but I just feel like I could finally like play ball now, dog. You know, like the way I've always wanted to. Like,
you've reached a particular height now. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing we'll get to shortly. But when did you actually first start rapping, brother?
When I was young, bro. Like,
well, you're freestyling with the homies. Were you writing poetry and you decided to rap it to a beat? Like, how did that?
Like removing the factor from actually recording the song, right? Like,
yes, trying to figure it out.
Dog, since I was young, bro. Like, I used to get clowned if anything by my brothers and shit. Cause I was on some wild shit. Like, but since I was young, dog, you know, like that music shit's always been there, fool. Like, baby type shit. Like, and growing up, I feel like my brother's seen it, you know, like, and he put me in the studio for, you know, like he was writing lyrics too and shit. And I knew that was my love, dog, you know, but it's always been there, straight up.
Can you remember the first rap you ever wrote? Or the first song you ever made?
Well, my name is Devour. I'm going to show you who I am. The youngest flower from the family. Wolf clan. You see how off that is? I was 12. I say, I might be only 12, but my rhymes is hot. I make you feel pain like you just been shot. And I spit a couple of lines and the world awakes. I spit hard enough. My flow you want to take. And I say, Lil G, or it was some other that we was going at it with, like, they was beefing them and shit. So I was like, inherited it. Like, this was too, you know? And then I said some shit like I ain't got no balls. And I say, by us get sprayed up quick, like some tagged up walls. And that's how I ended it. Yeah.
I like it.
A little 12-year-old bullshit.
That's tight.
Yeah.
That you remember that shit.
Nah, yeah, for sure.
Exclusive.
Yeah, hey.
Where did you record it?
It was at the homie Praise's pad. There was some dude named Praise.
Oh, the little singer homie that raps now. He goes by something else now.
Yeah.
I think so.
He had some ties that went to the same middle school as us, my brother's homies and shit. And like,
we're talking about the same Praise, right? He sings, or he sang, or he rapped.
He's from the Valley?
Yeah.
He's like a little older?
Older than you, yeah?
Yeah, I think it must be him. Yeah.
Little short, dark fool, kind of.
You know some fool named Will Santos? He has a studio? Nah? I forgot what his name is, but nah, yeah.
Was there.
They were homies and shit, and then they all knew each other, so is that his name? What's his name? No, what's Williams' last name? Huh? Oh yeah, Vargas, not Santos. I'm tripping. My fault, fool. Hey, but nah, yeah, they all knew each other and shit, and we put up one day to that one fool's pad. And
that was that.
Yeah, we laid a song down. Yeah.
You were doing a lot of shows and a lot of fire shit like that. Like, how did you get into that circle and scene?
Well, in the beginning, like, it was like backyard shit, fool. Like,
it definitely was, but it was popping though.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like I remember there was a spot called 2nd Street Jazz.
Haha, that's a blast from the past. If you fools know, you know.
And I was like one of the youngest motherfuckers in here.
You definitely were one of the youngest fools there, because I remember being there already as an adult.
Hey, and then we would just pull up the tribe, you know, my peoples, and I was just trying to like figure that shit out. Like, damn. Like,
some of those shows were cool.
Yeah, hey, low key, the first time I went, it was crazy because I didn't go so deep, and they were treating me like a stepchild because I didn't bring people so they could sell tickets and shit, you know? Like,
I remember that bullshit.
And but they put me on last, and when I got on, everybody came back inside. No cap. Like, everybody walked outside, because you know how some fools get up there and it's way out, you know, like, this was garbage, you know? Like, but you know, they used to stack the lineups too and shit. So, like, I was like, yeah. I got on, I started popping my shit, and then, I don't know, people just started vibing for it. I was like, oh, say that. Like, and I just started with it.
How did you,
my first show, though, ever was at the Key Club. I opened up for E40.
How did you pay?
I sold tickets, yeah, and they put me downstairs. And then I did a freestyle to that My Shit Bang song. And I think we were performing it at the same time type shit. But nah, yeah, it was when the Key Club was open. Remember that shit?
I remember that shit. I remember, like, was it like a Sean Healy ass show or something like that?
It was that's exactly what it was. Sean Healy. Yeah. Great tickets.
You fools don't know the struggle that this fool's gone through.
Hey, that's crazy. I still have the ticket, fool, no cap.
Fool. Sean Healy shows were the shit back then, because you knew it was going to be cracking.
Yeah, that shit was tough.
And you'd have to sell like $1,000 worth of tickets or some stupid shit like that. Maybe 500, I don't know, but
hey, and that's where having a deep ass family came through.
Facts. That were down to buy the ticket.
Yeah, it's because my people, like, we operate different, fool. You know, it's like, damn, why you gonna go buy like me? How am I gonna go spend $60 on an 8th of weed type shit, but not be able to buy a homie's ticket, fool? You know, like,
facts.
Like,
that's love.
That's how my OGs brought me up, you know. So we just cycle that, dog, you know. And yeah, but we was deep as down there. Did you ever go to the Key Club?
I performed at the Key Club too.
You know how it was down the downstairs?
Upstairs and downstairs.
We had that shit packed, fool. And then after that, we went upstairs, so we made E40 shit look even more packed. Shout out E40 though. He had it cracking that day.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I'll run some shit with E40. Show you that.
Anything could happen.
Hey, oh yeah. Anything can happen, straight up. I always say some other shit, but nah, hell yeah, straight up.
What were you gonna say? Let it rip.
I was like, damn, honestly, I already forgot. Say some other shit after that.
Moving forward. How did you link up with Organized Threat? Because that's
my boy. That
was like a popular little thing as well.
Unfortunately, there was a rat running around back then, and I pretty much was the one that put him on blast type shit because that fool owed me money. And then I got a call from in there that I guess one of the people that got in trouble for that shit was in there, and my boy was like, my homie's cousin was in there. He was like, "Hey, fool," like, and I was like, "Say that this fool don't even want to pay me the little $200 he owes me. I'm gonna whoop his ass." Like, so, long story short, I met the homie Poe through him, and then me and Poe just Shout out my boy Pone shit. Like we locked in. That's my bro right there.
He still shoots videos and shit, right?
I think he's still doing this shit. I haven't really kept too much communication with him, as much communication as I would want, with him. But I mean, he know how he rocking. But yeah, I met him through that weirdo whatever.
That's crazy. I never really thought about how that shit all came out. But if it was you, that's crazy.
It was me, fool.
He was like, that was me for sure, G.
It was a straight business.
That's intense.
So, but like, let's highlight it though. Like, I don't want people to get the misconception that I'm up here trying to like provoke problems for but I mean, I just stop how I stop, and that was the outcome to all that shit. So that's why I elaborate and talk about it like that,
It is what it is.
Yeah. But now you was finna say what?
So after all of that, because that was like a popular little time you were doing your moves and shit like that, you were rocking at some of the shows and things like that. What were your next moves after that? Because you were already dropping videos and shit like that. This is like the Cypher Effect times. So what happens? What was the next big move after that?
Man, like just dropping music, fool, straight up, like.
Because there was a video that went crazy that was like in the front yard with a gang of people in it, if I'm not mistaken.
That was way past that.
That was way past that, right?
2017. That was recently.
No,
like, well, to me,
no, yeah, you were on pause. I feel it.
Yeah, so like it's up that since 2019, I'd still account those years, but then I'm like, I'm in 2025, like I'm tripping, like, but
I guess that was still a big ass gap. Cause what was the shit I'm telling you, like some
2012,
2013 type shit, right?
Yeah, like
some old shit.
I think I was at the Key Club, goddammit, like 2010 or some shit. No, that was like one of those years. Did you go that day? Yeah.
I don't remember the year.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a minute. It was a minute ago.
I'm fucking having like a mental fail right now because I can't remember what was happening for you between 13 to
2012.
What were you doing? What were you doing like 2013, 14, 15? Like what was happening for you then?
Man, like I think just trying to figure it out. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like I was kind of like 1 foot in, 1 foot out with the music.
Back then, yes, a little bit.
Like I would do it, then I would just dip because I was doing bullshit, and then like I would do it again, and then I don't know, like it wasn't really paying. Like I never did it for the money though. Like I want to highlight that. But
what age were you during that? Like 2013, 14, 15?
Let me see. 2015. How many years ago was that?
Yeah, a decade ago.
So I was like 20, 21, 22.
I feel it. Because even before that, you were already still going to juvenile hall and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
No, yeah, so I'm just trying to do the math on... Because for a while you were popping, and then you kind of still step back.
Yeah, like...
Why did you step back?
Just, like, now... I think a lot of shit, like the source of, like, I guess, like, back then, I feel like music videos was driving everything, So, like, finding someone to do the music videos all the time and all that shit, like, I didn't know shit about that shit at the time either. That's really what made me learn how to start chopping up music videos, because I was like, I'm fizzling out, like, without being, like, consistent with this shit, but at the same time, like, I'm still trying to figure life out, like, I'm being an idiot, like, you know how that shit go, like, that's why I say I was like 1 foot in, 1 foot out with that shit, because I was pursuing it and pushing it, but not how I should have. Like, I just kind of like, and then just started focusing on dumbass shit.
Mm-hmm.
I found myself, I guess, utilizing my time and doing dumb shit opposed to like really locking in the studio and shit, or like trying to like make music and shit.
I feel it. What made you want to come back to it?
Music's my love, fool. Like, I love music, dog. Like, without my music, where will I be? Like, I don't know where I'll be, fool, if music didn't exist, dog. I probably wouldn't be here straight up. Like, that shit sounds cliche. I always be trying to say that.
It'd be valid, though.
On me, like, psh. So, like, I'm telling you, the music shit's always been there. Like, so when I was a baby, but life gets rocky sometimes and just throws you off your pivot and shit, like, where you have to regulate yourself again, but I'm like, that's why I say now I'm 2 feet in with this shit. I ain't looking at nothing else, bro. Like, I'm just focusing on this shit, and it's time to play ball, dog. You know, because I felt like when I grabbed that bat finally and I hit that home run, this shit happened to me, dog. Like I'm like, man, like, and like I'm here now, you know, just trying to like it's get back time. But I know I'm gonna get it. Like if I got it once, I'm gonna get it again, fool. You know.
I don't think you. I think you're being a little hard on yourself because look,
I am like that, though, dog.
I feel you because my wife be telling me the same shit. She was like, "Why are you thinking like that? Like everyone else is right here and saying you're doing great, whatever, whatever." But you already know, like you have a level that you've hit and a level of expectations for your own self that you set. So I totally feel it. But what was the song that I was talking about? The one in the front yard with all the people popping.
It's called Bout Me.
Yeah, about
Yeah,
that shit went crazy as right.
yeah,
That
that
shit
shit
went
went crazy.
super viral.
Yeah, like, and it's crazy because the first time, circling back to like the 2012, 13 type shit, that's when I had first hit my first million views. Like,
What
I
video
was
was
like,
that back then too? Because
it
you
was
went up.
called Bleeding Slow. It was a post shot it too, and then the millions behind them numbers on YouTube started coming, dog, and I'm like, damn, like, but fast forward 2017 when I had already learned how to do the music video shit because I wanted to stay consistent,
Absolutely.
you know, and like I was asking around like, damn, like what program or like what can I use to start chopping shit? And they're like, Premiere Pro. I'm like,
Premiere,
boom,
that's it.
yeah. I sat my ass down. I went and shot some random ass footage. I bought a Canon 6D and
That
like
was a classic.
I went back home and I was like, let me figure out how to use this shit, you know? And I learned it and got consistent with it, and little by little, I seen that shit coming back again. I'm like, psh, and then boom, that Bounty shit hit. Like, I was like, let's get it.
That shit hit, fool. One thing
We
that
platinum, baby. I'm gonna drop a bomb on them
low key.
with no help, none of that shit. It's not a feature. No one ever pumped no money behind it. None of that shit. I went platinum, baby. That's just crazy. I'm waiting on the plaque. I got the gold plaque already, but
That's crazy, fool.
yeah, like that shit. We platinum now, dog.
What does it take to go digital platinum?
I don't even know yet. I don't even know how to like.
So all I know is I got the letter from the RIAA that I'm up.
Empire hit me because I have
Empire.
distro. I have a distro shit.
Yeah, you have a label account through Empire. Yeah.
Yeah, and Furious hit me last October, and he was like, "Hey, bro, like I apologize if you don't know or yet, but you know, Bounty's a platinum record." And I'm like, "You capping? Like what?" And now we talked on the phone. He's like, "Yeah." So right now we're waiting.
Does everybody know that in the world, or you're just saying it now?
No, I haven't. I mean,
well, they know now. Bounty's a platinum record.
I'm back outside, baby. You know,
no features.
Yeah, and no push, no marketing, none of that shit. Like, but
that's one thing that tripped me out is that you had like, well, you still have, to my knowledge, at least from my perspective, you have a vicious core following, fool. Facts.
Okay, hey, thank God, dog. You know, like
I think
I trip on that shit.
I was gonna say this really recklessly, but women have like tattoos of you and all sorts of shit.
And I'm still seeing something that I've never seen before. I'm like, what the?
People on Facebook from back in those days that are still devoured up.
That's, hey, bro, like, that's a blessing, dog, you know? Like, it's go time. It's time to double up on that straight up.
That's
like,
just...
It's time to make them people proud, dog, you know? Like, now I could apply pressure on this shit. Like,
what's dope is that most of your fans grew with you. Obviously, you're acquiring more and more and more as you go, you know what I'm saying? Because the gospel's being spread pretty clean without no marketing bread, which I hope you dramatically apply, because that shit will take you so much further, fool.
I'm in a little situation right now, you know, where hopefully it's applicable come next week.
I haven't talked to you this whole time, but you're here. You got like 8 managers that I spoke to. Brian wouldn't even pick up the phone on his way over here. That shit was crazy.
Hey, fool.
Up to some high-tech secret mission type shit. Me up.
Hey,
because obviously we had tapped in before, whatever, and I thought we were gonna knock it down. Whatever happened, whatever. But someone hit me up, and I was like, I've never heard of this human being in the game, and I know a lot of people. And so I hit up someone that I thought was related to one of your managers, and they're like, I don't know who the that is. I was like, well, let's see how it goes.
And we here.
I triple confirmed. I was like, yes, sir. Like, are we confirmed? They're like, yeah. And I was like, all right.
Hey, that's dope. I appreciate that, bro. Hell yeah.
This was like the president right now. I get a hold of all the homies. Super easy. This was the president. I can't lie.
No, not. Hey,
I mean, I'm gonna have your number now, but shit.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
Yeah, bro. It's time to play ball, dog.
Look, one thing that always tripped me out is that I thought was so brilliant of you, fool. I don't know if it was you that came up with the idea. I'm sure it was. That you had releases through your entire incarceration.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
On me,
Smart dog. That was the smartest shit I've ever seen anyone. I'm not even glazing right now. A lot of homies do a lot of fire shit, but that was for your sake of your career. What was the space out every 2 or 3 months?
Well, it kind of like changed. Like I would like go to the drawing board and then tell my people like, look, drop this, and then like if one was taking off, let it breathe.
Let it rock.
Yeah, move
Let
back
it
a little
breathe.
bit. Yeah, and I let it do the turn with me. I was like
Literally.
yeah, and I still have shit. Like when I was on bail, bro. Like at the time when I caught my case too, I was about to drop a project.
When you were on bail, they weren't letting you release music. That was like one of your
They were
conditions.
slamming me with that shit, dog.
One of your conditions, right? Like you can't fuck around, which is so strange.
Couldn't do nothing, bro. Like I couldn't do anything. I was stuck, but I still busy though. Like I didn't know if I was gonna come home, fool, you know. So I was like, I gotta pass the torch. Like my lady's pregnant. I mean, if anything, like just I have these lyrics, like that's what I say, bro. Music kept me alive, bro. Like
literally.
Like, and if I wasn't gonna be able to do it, I was just ghostwriting for my son, dog. And if that happened, you know, like
that's fire.
I stocked up on so much shit, like fool. I have no cap, like
songs on songs on songs.
Yeah, bro. Like no bullshit. Like where it's making it so stressful to pick. I look at
I'm just write new, fool, so you don't gotta put your
and that's a problem. Like it's like not like that, but I'm automatic with this shit, fool. You know, like the music shit's there, dog. Like without trying to promote and sound like no preaching, but like it like now it's like a mission because like what songs will we pick? Like we've been having regroups of songs that we're just trimming and trimming and trimming. We started with like 70 something.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm dropping like 3 books because I believe so much in them songs where I don't want to shelve them. Like let's put them out, and the first book's gonna have like because I'm about to drop a project and shit. So the first book's gonna have like 10 songs, the second one's gonna have like 15, and the third one's gonna have like 19 songs. But
that's a lot of songs.
Yeah.
But I mean, your catalog is gonna be vicious. You're gonna get paid for selling your catalog. So much money, fool. It's gonna be so fire. Man, or keep it. Do whatever you want.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully, good opportunities come and see, like I feel like I'm tired of taking L's, dog. Like I've been taking none but L's, bro. Like from my personal life to like.
I was gonna say, honestly, all the L's you're taking have to be very close to the chest because I mean, obviously, aside from going to jail, which was still a W if you ask me, because obviously.
Like what you mean, like the what? Like going to jail and shit?
All your L's, I'm saying, no one knows about all your L's except for you and your inner circle, you know what I'm saying? Other than you going to jail, which is still a W because that could have been, you could have got washed the fuck up.
On me? Yeah.
Obviously, you explained a little bit about it on Indicted TV, but just to touch on it briefly, where did that situation go wrong? Because I realized that was your homie at one point.
Nah, we could chop it, we could chop it up about it now, like he was taking from me, dog, like I can't be on stage and be selling the clothes at the same time.
You can't do everything at once, so you had to trust somebody.
I knew I was gonna have to trust somebody to do it, and
absolutely
money was missing. It was getting embarrassing, bro, where at the meet and greets after the shows, World Beat Center in San Diego, I'm never gonna forget. I felt so embarrassed because that day it was back to back where I had to pretty much give people stuff off the table because they were saying they never got their shit. Like, so I would look at this fool like what are you doing, dog, And it led to one thing. That same show, he was marking off that he was selling X amount of shirts, but putting them in his whip. And then he was selling them on the street type shit. So I'm like, damn, this fool's getting on me over and over again, like. And I just, like, business-wise, it was my fault for allowing him to be a part of it. So if I want to fully understand it and assess it to the best of my well-being, I can't knock him too much because I allowed that to happen, So business-wise, I told him, I was like, oh, you're my homie. And it was my fault that happened, so I'm just cutting you off on the business side, fool, but you still my homie, fool, We were kicking it and shit still, and he just fizzled away, dog, and I catch wind that he started because we were trapping, fool, like we were putting shit in the backyard of his pad. It was an annoying ass German Shepherd. Like all that shit dead, straight up. Shit, I was trying to bite me, fool. Like, but like, and he like when all that shit happened, he kept on my screens. So like
That's a whole thing too.
Yeah, like he was just pressy shit, fool, you know? And I caught wind of it years later. Like my family, I was wear the shit and tag it. He would like post my family on the bootleg King Couture shit. So it got me hot, fool, you know? I'm like, oh, like we already fixed this matter. And like, what's up with you, you know? And it just one thing led to another. And that day, he, you know, I feel like he got pumped up, dog. Like, cause no something, fool, you know? Like, stepped on my couch, that was my dog, fool, you know? And he was acting like someone who he wasn't, straight up. And he just did what he did, you know? On top of all the other shit, when he snatched my chain on my neck, that's my little brother on my neck. You know, like, aside from the morality side of it, like, oh, you know what you're doing? You know, like, and I say, like, my brother's my old, you know, like, we'd have pit bulls my whole life. I never had one in my house. That's why I have a lot now. I seen when your dog turns on you, fool, and it's trying to bite you, it's gonna bite everybody, and so you gotta get rid of it, you know? And he did that to me, dog. He looked at me straight up, and he took the initiative step to do that shit, fool, you know? So, well, let's play ball, you know? And we started playing ball, and that to another, and, you know, he's up out of here.
Crazy.
I'm like, I can't.
And how does it?
Like, I don't want no smoke with nobody, dog, you know? No, like, I smoke a lot. Come smoke with me, my boy, you know? But if you play with me, then we playing ball, dog, you know? Like, I ain't one of them ones, baby, you know? Like, but there's felt the need to throw that out there, dog. Like, I'm trying to kick it. I'm trying to see what's up. I'm trying to smile, dog. I'm tired of taking L's, school. Like, and I know, like, where I'm gonna take it. And, you know, back to you saying, like, how come there was a big gap with the music shit is because of that, dog, you know? Like, but, oh, yeah, bro, I'm trying to vibe with everybody, dog, but don't get on some bullshit. Well, let's get it.
I highly advise you at this junction in your life, not to even sound preachy as and I'm sure a gang of older homies told you.
It's over with.
Yeah, just do you.
Yeah.
It ain't worth it. You already proved yourself. It's a well documented fact that you're highly capable and willing to take it there. You know what I'm saying?
And it's sad, bro. You know, like talk YGs and shit. You know, like my YGs and shit. You know, like don't allow like scenarios like that to pump you up and making like yourself do something out of character, like knocking you off your pivot. You know, I feel like sometimes
that could have been it.
Situations play out, bro, where like people were trying to prove themselves to somebody else, supposed to staying real to themselves, though, you know. But yeah, like it's over with. Like there's cameras everywhere now, you know. Like
it ain't the same as before, for sure.
It's way different. I'm pretty sure it was. You could say that about my little era because now it's a new era type shit, you know. Like,
and I'm even older than you, so you could get away with some more shit before that. You know what I'm saying? Now you ain't getting away with shit. In certain places, they know where the gunshot came from, type shit. You know what I mean? Like, what the? There's a lot of mental pressure that you've gone down. We've gone through a lot of pressure. And I think about it mentally. How have you been able to deal with it? Like from being out on bail to being down for the count to coming out, and now you're still you. Technically, you didn't fall off, regardless of how you personally feel to yourself. Again,
on some real shit, that's the vibe that's still out there. Like,
look, fool. I be sitting up here, perched up real high, looking down on all these rap. No, I'm just kidding. I really personally believe let me tell you, how about this? I'll give you a good example. I was sitting, I don't know where the fuck I was sitting with Drummer. We were on camera somewhere. Young Drummer boy, obviously, you know. And I think I asked him like some corny shit, like, which I will ask you very soon too. Who's your top 5 or who is the top 5 now? And he mentioned you, and he said it a very particular way because obviously he mentioned G, obviously he mentioned probably Peso or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And he mentioned you, and he said it's very important that we don't forget him, type shit. And the way he phrased that, I was like, felt like obviously has been my boy for almost 20 years, so whatever. But that shit was fire, you know what I'm saying? So like, and I'm telling you, fool, the way you strategically released your music videos was a thing to witness. You know what I'm saying? We've seen a gang of fools go to prison or jail or whatever. Fools get put on timeout sometimes. Workers don't got plans like that, fool. So that was like really, really, I don't know what to tell you, fool.
I appreciate that. Fool.
That shit was very smart, very highly intelligent move, and very dope. And the good thing is, you're not trash. So, so it worked out all right. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, that's dope, fool.
That shit was
Appreciate
crazy. And then there were well shot videos. Who the f shot some of those videos?
Random. Cause like I met some fool Sonny from I dove back in the DM type shit. Like, who can I just need you guys to aim the camera at me. I edit.
Oh, so you edited all of them?
I chopped all of them.
Hey, you did really good, fool.
Hey, I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, I appreciate it.
That's fucking fire. That's a trip, fool.
Yeah,
You're highly invested in that shit.
I just didn't know what the fuck was gonna happen, fool. You know, I mean, like I said, I hadn't learned it by force, just because I wanted to move at a certain pace with the music shit. But I mean, I had learned it. I ain't gonna forget it, you know, like. So I just had to go do it again since I had the time now. I was on bail, couldn't drop shit, so yeah.
Nah, yeah, you did your shit, fool.
Hey, I appreciate it. Hell yeah.
So what's it? So like what? Like you get out. Obviously, you performed at Rolling Loud. I gotta try to figure out how to fucking navigate this because you get out. Now you're out. Boom. Obviously, you want to spend a little time with your family. How many videos have you dropped since you've been out?
Well, see, that's just like weird too, cause like I dropped one as soon as I got out and got blowback for that shit. Like, so a lot of shit was just like
Blowback from who?
For the peoples, you know, like
Oh yeah.
ugly, you know, like sounds like all right, they still could fuck with me though, you know, like because look on my special conditions, it's crazy because they bang the homies out fool with special conditions, dog.
No, absolutely.
So young single, and one of them was that I couldn't drop music, dog.
But isn't that so strange considering that's your livelihood?
That's against one of my men.
The first fools that come to my mind effortlessly.
Who's a big dog? I'm coming for the big dog. Who's a big dog?
Peso's probably top
right now.
Tippity top. I mean, obviously,
Jeezy. Oh, Jeezy.
Oh, Jeezy's Jeezy, fool.
Yeah. Not like who's like. I mean, but what we talking though? Like, are we just talking like Hispanics, or we talking about in general? Like,
this is a Hispanic-based platform, Pedro, but there are other people that are cracking that I don't cover per se. You know what I'm saying? Like who? Like O3 Gritos, Jeep Perico. I don't know. I'm really LA'd out, fool. And then when I'm not just LA'd out, I put on for us. You know what I mean? So,
but I guess a question to you, like, with that, like, you know Spanish, right?
A little bit.
Sometimes I be going in and out with this English.
Do your dance.
Like, do you want to remain just Raza, or like, are you trying to like dominate and be like universal?
I feel where you're going with that, and that's a very unique question that no one's ever asked me. So, I go to No Jumper occasionally, and I feel like I cover pop culture there. You know what I'm saying? As I grow, I'll expand and do more pop culture, but I feel like
what's considered pop culture?
Everyone. Kanye is pop culture. Like, I don't talk about Kanye right here per se. You know what I'm saying? That's pop culture. That's for everyone. Like him and his swastika crazy weird shit they be doing. You know what I'm saying?
I want some other shit on.
One of the greatest of all time, but definitely on some uniquely weird shit. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like there's not a lot of platforms that put on for us in a graceful, classy way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So,
not for sure. Like on me. Like,
so I'm trying to be that. Like, there's a couple of platforms that will ask you some crazy drama-filled questions, and shout out to that because that's what gets the views. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them and everyone that does that. But I'm trying to put on for us in a cool ass way. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you see what my wife does. I have her doing non-prison related interviews for people that are popping that I've had stories, you know what I'm saying, with the color brown shit.
Oh, that's dope.
And then I do what I do right here, fool. I don't just interview rappers. I interview entrepreneurs.
Yeah, like because like when the culture, I'm not lying, fool. Like I said, I like really been tapped out of everything. So like when I kind of got the list of what I was gonna go and finally do, I started watching a couple interviews and shit, and I seen that the homie T City here and shit. Brian T City.
Right,
that's dope. Shout out to homie and
That's
shit.
just crazy.
Yeah.
Those are exotic interviews that no one else has.
Yeah, like Mexican OT up here too, huh?
Once upon a time, I've interviewed Mexican OT.
Yeah, like I kind of like seen a sprinkle of them and shit. Like not the whole shit, but just to kind of get a gist of what it is that you're playing ball with, you know? Like, so I could come here too, not blind shit.
It's just real. It's just some homie shit.
Yeah, and I try out some real shit, like since this is kind of like my first little run with the interview shit, I still like get like, you know, in the beginning, I mean, you been did this shit, so like you kind of feel like you're kind of like getting interrogated type shit. Like
I try to keep it cool. It ain't all
not like that. Not per se. Like the questions you're asking this shit is just like me, like or you within yourself. Like in the beginning when you were doing interviews, like did you feel like it was like
right now when you asked me if I ever wanted to do more than just Raza, I felt slightly pressed. So yeah, I know exactly.
yeah, like
so I feel you because they could get switched up on here crazily. like shit. That's how come I don't go live, fool. Because what if you say some reckless shit and I don't want it to be out there? Because then we're all gonna be on the phone all day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not trying to go through no stupid shit.
Yeah, nah, hell nah. Like,
But some fools are gonna go live and they might try to ask you some loose ass shit. Are you gonna sit there and keep your composure? Or are you gonna stand up and get off on them? Like, what are you gonna do?
now it feels right. Like back then, I like more or less. It kind of felt like I was still in a courtroom per se. You know, like and like
Some interviews are still gonna feel like that, depending on the tone.
But like now, también, like I feel like getting locked up just
if you navigate it cool,
Yeah,
you're smart,
right,
fool.
yeah.
You're smart. You know how to use your words. Just navigate it cool.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is a very easy, comforting spot because I mean, you've been here for hours at this point. You know what I mean? But I know what other interviews you got coming up, and they're not gonna be us just chopping it up,
Yeah.
easy peasy. Like, hey, do you not want me to have tipped? I'm not tiptoeing, but I know better than what not to ask you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some fools don't give a like so Devour. And ask you some reckless, stupid ass shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's crazy because I feel like
But it is what it is.
I'm kind of excited for those. Like, you know,
I
like,
want to see your answers too.
because I like
Sometimes I want to ask stupid ass questions like that, but then I'll be breaking away from the program. Can't break the program.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, but nah, it just feels right, dog. You know, like doing this shit, like it's cool. Like
You're gonna go really, really far, fool. Do not by trying to prove anything to anyone other than yourself.
Yeah, nah,
and you have no hard lines to press to yourself. You already look, fool. You came out GP, dick.
Yeah.
In 2025, fool, you came out. Well, you came out like what 2023. You know what that is?
Yeah.
You came out GP in a land of the lost. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit. GP is now the minority, fool, and you made it out.
I seen it.
No, you definitely seen it. Thank God you didn't have to get off, because that would have been more time too. That would have sucked. You wouldn't be home right now. Depending on the severity of it.
You get back time though. I think if
one GD or whatever little shit.
Nah, like because it's not unless it goes bad, like with a GBI or some shit. Like,
or you're saying if you go X amount of time with, you know,
yeah, like if you go get off and you don't up, you get your time back. Like I think it's 2 months. So like if you go 2 months solid, the lamp atrás. Like,
oh, you're nice. That's nice.
So like I think it's just like insinuating a riot. But if someone gets hurt, like
that's all
beyond that, then like you don't know at that point.
But you know what I'm saying though. Yeah. Like there's some people that have been in this game. That obviously I'm not gonna mention. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People don't stay GP, dick.
Yeah.
And you made it. You went in for what you went in for. You came out. You made it. You remained relevant. Us on top of that with your music releases, and just don't up, dude.
Yeah, nah, hell no, I can't, fool. I can't. Like
your lady held you down respectfully.
Yeah.
Your children need you. Like that's it. If just get a bag from one of these, sell your old music and get a quick little bag. If you there's so many ways you could get money right now. If you were to tell Empire like, hey, let me sell you this catalog, I'm sure someone up there, God, is gonna be like, yes,
not for sure. Yeah, like we chopped it up.
There's numerous bags for you to get. Fool, you have a whole old catalog. You have all kinds of fire shit coming up. Fool, you've been missing in action this whole time, and you performed at Rolling Loud.
Yeah.
There's only a couple of people that I just mentioned that performed at Rolling Loud as well. Rowdy Drex on the same set, Peso, and you. Well, and G and Drummer. Did they perform? Yeah, they performed. Yeah, I mean,
that's dope.
That's a class of human beings you're with right now.
Yeah, that's dope. Damn. So
you're up. Don't up.
So I guess back to the big dogs. Who the big dogs right now? Like
if you were to do anything, OGZ's obviously top tier. Shoreline Mafia.
Mexican or tier going at it right now for it, huh? For that number one spot.
Oh, I feel like OGZ is in a different place. You have social media still, right? You still scroll a little bit, tiny bit?
Sometimes. Not really.
There was some Mount Rushmore bullshit. Who's in Mount Rushmore of Raza podcasters? Who is the Mount Rushmore of homie rappers? Fool. OGZ's on the Mount Rushmore. He set it off. G, Mount Rushmore, because you know what I mean? So Mexican OT just popped out. He has a long way to go, but he's doing his dance though. That fool's doing his shit.
Yeah.
For sure. Like I interviewed that fool at what? I think he had like 80, 90K followers. A month later, he had like 300,000. He was gone.
I heard about him in there. Yeah, there It was that video where he's holding the gallo.
That was fire, right?
Yeah,
Crazy shit.
yeah.
And he does,
dope, bro.
he stays true to himself 100%, and he does what he does. He's doing great over there.
And everybody's just signed, like everybody like on label situation, like everybody's signed it, like
You don't have to do anything you don't want. You know what I'm saying?
no, not me. I'm just saying, like, is everybody like I don't know. I'm just trying to like.
I think
pick
some
your
people
brain
are
a
doing
little
like album deals. Maybe you have 80 million songs. Slang someone an album real quick.
start clicking up low key, like the heavy hitters for sure. Like,
While Peso's on tour with OGZ, they're about to do a national tour.
oh, that's dope.
That's with Santa Fe Clan.
That's dope.
That's like a crazy Shoreline Mafia, Santa Fe Clan, Peso,
I
and
think we all got the same booking agent, no thing.
where's it 33 West?
Yeah,
My bad.
yeah,
33 West.
yeah. 33.
Well, yeah,
Shout out 33. You feel me? He in the building.
it's a great number.
Hey,
West.
hey, you can't spell West without the ES. Oh,
Jump on. I'm like, yeah, that. I'm sure this fool's gonna watch this shit, and he's gonna be like, damn, maybe Devour needs to get thrown on some shit. Maybe you're gonna do your own shit.
nah, I'm going on a little tour to fool my own. I'm doing like 10 cities.
Who you gonna have with you? Not that you need anybody. You put some fools on. Go get
I'm gonna put fools on. Like I put.
You're going to San Diego. Put a little weirdo on. Make
Yeah.
San Diego, etc., etc.
Well, I'm his little brother. I threw him on there. He go by ATM Danny.
Hey, that's a bad right there, fool.
Yeah. And then some
ATM Danny's hard, fool.
Christian Cole. I know him since we was little. I know his brother and shit.
Valley ties.
Yes. Yeah, shit. But yeah, bro. Like I'm just trying to like start tapping in and shit. See what like, you know, I'm trying to play ball, dog. Like, what's up? Who's balling up? Like,
I feel like so. Again, you come from when you say Second Street Jazz Cafe, none of these even know. They don't even know where that is. It doesn't exist anymore. You only know if you know.
Yeah.
Fools getting beat up in the Staples parking across the street type shit. Fools don't know. But anyways, what I'm saying is the waves are faster now, fool, and you're from a different time. Like you have a core fan base that doesn't move with the waves of now. Like there's some fools that we'd never heard of that are popping right now from 3 months ago. And in the next 6 months, they might not be cracked. You know,
Yeah, like
there's
just
a new
fast
wave.
yeah,
that's real fast food. But thankfully, you're from the home cooking era, so you're around. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's crazy.
I don't know if that makes any sense, but I think it makes all the sense.
Yeah.
Like, there's some people that have been here, like they're here and they're here to stay, and then
Like you a staple. Yeah, you ain't going.
You're a staple, yes.
Hey.
Fool.
Damn, that's tight.
So if you're right here thinking like, damn, that's fire. Shout out to your ambition. You know what I'm saying? But don't get it. You're in the conversation.
I appreciate that food straight up.
We're just telling you the truth.
Hey, that's tight, dog.
I definitely could have chose other words to say. I'm just telling you the truth. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope, bro. Hell yeah. Nah, that's why like I was kind of like that's why I was excited to do all this, dog, because I get to sit down and chop it up. Like shit. I never really did that shit. So like I'm on side now. What's popping? You know, like I'm trying to tap in, dog. I'm trying to, you know, like run through moments like this, fool, straight up, dog, because like I was saying earlier, I like to learn, fool, you know, and like you got to go apply yourself and be around if you want to learn.
Based on the interviews I know you're about to do, you gonna learn real fast.
Oh, you gonna learn. Oh, you gonna learn today. Hey, no,
this is softball. You're gonna go to some crazy shit soon. Nah, yeah. So what? Like, okay, so you don't know who you want to work with.
I want to work with everyone that's down to work that's solid. You feel me? Like if you solid and you booming, let's get it.
And this generation, fool, in 2025, the only fools that are surviving are the solid ones, because everyone else is getting put on ultra blast.
Oh, straight up. I see it.
It's crazy.
Hey, it's real. Like
it's crazy.
It's real. Like I don't know what folks be thinking, though, you know, like, and it's crazy because like through the music, obviously I talk about like you know, blicky shit, like fucking guns and all that shit, like, because obviously that's part of my life too, you know, but I don't really like to throw that and make myself sound like muy like I'm like trying to attach that and make it the forefront of who I am, you know, like, but it's because really outside though, you know, like
it is what it is, fool.
Yeah, but yeah, they gonna learn. That shit.
But like I said, at this point, like you went down for what you went down for. So I mean, it's kind of hard to deny whatever the facts may or may not be. You know what I'm saying? But fucking who's your top 5 ever?
And that's so hard to pick, bro. Like
it's 5, fool. Just pick a couple.
I'm for sure picking Pop.
Fire.
I'm picking. Let me see. I don't want to fuck up. Let me see. All right, I'm putting Lil Wayne on there.
I respect it.
I'm putting, let me not forget anybody. I gotta put Big on there. I'm tripping. Pac and Big, that's what, 3. I gotta put, I'll probably put, damn, dog, like Nate, dog, for sure. Like for the melodic shit, you know, like I like rap, bro. Like that's another thing. I mean, well, I haven't really like elaborated and did or been in a situation where I could express shit like this, but I like R&B and singing shit too, dog. You know, I do the rap shit, but like
You be singing a little bit, low key.
yeah, I play with it, you know, like, but that's what 4 already. Fuck, who would be the 5th? But see, that's all old school. I'm forgetting this new school. There's new school rappers I fuck with too, dog. Like the last one will probably have to be myself.
I respect it.
Straight up. But if I remove myself, fuck. I don't know what would you guys say if they asked you guys, hey, what's Devour's top 5? Nip. Yeah, see, I fuck with Eminem too tough. No cap.
Let me ask you who your top 5 Raza is ever.
Pun. Even though like full Cycle Realm, like, well, that's 2. Like, let me see. The seafood, like
I like how you said Psycho Realm, like, duh.
Like,
that's fire.
Because they're just so musical, dog. You know, they just got overlooked, bro. You know, like, I honestly feel like
Dak is a legend for sure, and so is Big Duke.
I love the musical aspect of music, bro. We're talking about music, you know? So, like, when you incorporate Indian voices with fucking, like, different types of sounds, that's music to me, bro, you know? But, okay, that's 2. Let me see. Who else is Hispanic? Let me see. Raza. I mean, as far as allegations, dog, but yeah, SPM was going tough, fool.
Cut the interview, big dog.
Hey. Like, I ain't on there. And you know what's fool? Like, the 2 biggest Mexicans that ever took it are both PCs. SPM and 6ix9ine, dog. It's crazy. Like, when is that gonna change, my boy? Like,
you're here, you're out.
Hey, the trap is here. Straight up. Hey, but nah, I gotta go out and get it, dog, you know, but fuck, Hispanic, that shit puts me in a bubble because, dog, we don't have too much. Who that did it? Like, I gotta throw a little G on there for what he's done, you know? Like,
for sure.
I'm trying to go down the timeline. Like,
no, I feel it.
It was Big Pun. I mean, Fat Joe did his shit, but he was Little Big Pun, you know? Like, I'm not trying to discredit him, you know?
Facts.
Yeah, shout outs to Fat Joe. You know, I don't want him to take
He's rich
shit.
as fuck, yeah.
Yeah, you know, but Big Pun is Pun, you know? Like, fuck, who I drew blank. I don't know, dog. Like, we haven't really had too much. I'm trying to think overall, not just because, like, we could get to, like, the whole Chicano rap music, but on some real shit, I'm not discrediting it. I just never listened to it, you know? Like, it was, I just didn't catch myself bumping Chicano rap music, you know? Like, but.
Toker from the brown side would clown with me about that shit because he was like, damn, sucker, you didn't know who I was? Because obviously I used to shoot. I don't even know if you know who Toker from brown side is or whatever, but they were a popular rap group, gangster rap group back in the day that were signed to Easy.
Oh, that's dope.
So they were popping, but he went and fucking did like fucking 20 years or he did like a decade. He did like 10 or 15, and then somehow or another they overturned his case and he got out. But he's like a super gangster.
He's out now?
He's resting in peace now.
Damn.
He died in Mexico. But
damn.
He was big in the Chicano rap world. Huge. Yeah. Like, he had shit with Frost, had like beef with Frost type shit.
See, like Frost or something, yeah. Like Frost did his shit, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But where was I fucking going with that right now? Oh, the fucking fact that we didn't listen to Chicano rap growing up. So like, it just is what it is. I listen to Pac. Like you're saying, I listen to like fucking Jadakiss and shit like that.
Yeah, like DMX, like Scarface, like see, there's too much people to pick, fool, you know, like that were part of my life, you know, like, and then I guess being the youngest, I got lucky because I got generations of music that I was just around, fool, from my oldest brother that liked the disco shit. Like,
what do you ride around to now? Because I don't, this is going to sound fucked up, but I don't listen to rap.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to tap in, fool. Like, I've been completely tapped out, but all I do is play beats or I listen to myself. Like, I'm trying to get good with this it's just a sport, fool. Like
No, yeah, you
I'm
gotta
training.
practice
Yeah,
every day. Yeah.
just get it. I'm trying to play ball, dog, you know. So I haven't tapped in with like new music. I'm trying to peep some shit now that I kind of got some wiggle room. So I'm gonna drop the first book. I found myself, I was able to like, you know, squeeze some time in there to start doing some other shit, you know, like so I could throw me listening to music for like an hour or two in my day now, you know, like. But yeah, like I don't know, like if I do play some shit, we usually listening to old shit, fool, straight up.
All I do is bump oldies in my car.
Yeah, like yeah, from like oldies to like, I mean, I'm back at the Pac shit, you know, like back at Snoop, you know, like see Snoop's another one that fuck with Snoop tough, dog, you know, like Snoop's like one of the only people that you can pick him up, drop that motherfucker off anywhere in the world, and they gonna know who the fuck he is, dog, you know?
Snoop.
Straight
Yeah,
up.
even his fucking impersonators are fucking popping, you know what I'm saying?
And when I met him, he was cool as fuck. That fool was cool. I mean, it wasn't too long. I was in one of his videos and shit, but he was cool, dog, you know, like shit, I'm trying to tap in, fool, you know, like, I'm trying to see what's happening, but yeah, like I don't know, like I just can't wait till the whole shit shifts and changes that with the whole us finally like doing it with the color of our skin type shit, you know, like
I think it's official. That's it.
like
It's a vibe now.
like we got rappers that are booming, but we need that star, dog, you know, we need who, not musically, but like the level of bigness of a Drake, where the fuck he at, dog, you know, because like I
That
said,
still requires the machine, I think.
yeah, nah, for sure, fool, like I've been around that little phase too, dog, where like they was trying to put, because a label started hitting, fool, I've never signed, but they started hitting like late 2017,
I remember.
like I just seen the shit, dog, where it's like they just, some of them, yeah, some of them no. Like they were just trying to like the Latin department, and then they only bring up 2 or 3 other people. But it's like, why you guys keep referring to me as that? Like you guys won't shop these other artists that you guys have, whether they're black or white, as far as like, oh, this is a black rapper or a white rapper, but I'm a Hispanic rapper. Like you guys keep trying to do that shit, you know. I don't make that type of music, you know. Like if you close your eyes and listen to my shit, you know, I feel like
you're not gonna be able to just
you're gonna be able to depict
what. Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, dog, you know, like, but I just can't wait. I just can't wait to see it all over the place, like the way we see everything else all over the place, you know?
So look, there's a popular topic which I don't really need you to talk about if you don't want to, but there's a popular topic which is
what it is. Let me see.
There's some podcasters that said I don't know how the fuck they said it. So someone said some shit, and I think the homies from the Haters World had said some shit about I don't really recall, but point is that the end result was some fools were saying that we're being held back. Brown rappers are being held back by black rappers or some stupid shit like that, right? Which I think is incorrect. Maybe once upon a time the labels might have been holding us back, but I think now in 2025, we have the free reign to do whatever we want, fool. You know what I'm saying? Like if you have money, then you have the same budget as a label. They're gonna run a Google ad, they're gonna run an Instagram ad, they're gonna pay fucking Shoddy Bay. They're going to pay fucking Neon. They're going to pay for you to go on No Jumper. They're going to pay for you to come here. Like, they're going to pay for you could pay for the same shit they're going to pay for.
I just found that out, fool. I just found that out with this PR shit. Straight up. Like, I thought.
Well, you don't got to pay to get on No Jumper. Respects to Adam both.
Hey, I think they hit me too. Like, I think I want to put, shit.
Go up there. What the fuck?
Hey, make it happen, fool. I think they hit me though. Like, I'm gonna have them replying shit.
I got you. Say less. That's easy.
And, yeah, you know, like, but. Nah, I don't think, you know what I think it is? I think us as a race are being proceeded with caution. Like, I feel like, for sure we're the minority. We don't have people like...
But we're the number one consumer, though.
Yeah, I know, but we're the most dangerous. So, like, why is a businessman gonna go try to invest in someone that could potentially, you know, like, bring danger, you know? Like, and...
Everyone could be dangerous.
Nah, but
I mean, I get what you're saying.
It's not listed like
say that.
You know, like there's, I don't know how or what, but the Jewish man, and you know, obviously where rap started from, you know, like I'm hoping that that's why they retain the shit. But the ones that's cutting the checks is in Jewish people, you know. And
facts.
You look at it like this: you pushing dope, right? I have a certain clientele. I know I could go get some money over here, but I know there's some motherfucking sharks over there, so I don't really want to go there yet. I feel like that's how they look at our people, though, you know? but there just has to be the one to change that shit, fool, you know, like. And I think once that understanding is there, it's go time, dog, you know. Then I feel like that door's gonna open for everybody else. And the talented ones too, though, like, should shine because honestly, Phil, también, we're deep. Like you said, we're the number one consumer. So that means we have so much heads out here, dog. But like, not everybody's a superstar, fool. Like,
That's valid.
So like, everybody being pitched as this within the Latino community, you know, like certain pages of shit, it's gonna remain in that bubble, like where, like, everybody can't go, motherfuckers, you know.
Everybody cannot go.
Like, but that's my opinion, if you ask me. Like, from having these sit downs with business people and like looking at it from afar, like, I honestly think we do that shit to ourselves, dog. You know, like instead of uniting, like motherfuckers just want to bicker and wonder, like, what type of food is this food? Like, you know, like motherfuckers should be in the studio all day with each other if y'all the ones that's booming. Like, no, like, imagine
That would be crazy.
you know, like. But see, that's like not even our people too, though. For it's like Cali shit. Like, I noticed that in Atlanta, you'll have the upper echelon producers all in one room. You don't see that shit out here, fool. Like,
we're very
egotistic,
competitive.
Like, yeah, competitive. Yeah, perfect word. Like, but I mean, I don't know, dog. You know, like that's my POV on that shit, and I don't know. Hopefully that shit changes ASAP.
What's next for you besides dropping your fucking triple book album?
Shit, I don't know. Dog. Just stay busy and just level up, fool. You know, like just keep trying to level up, dog. Like, I am far from, if I say like 100% is my end goal, I'm barely touching 30, fool. Like, I got a long way to go, dog. So I got to get busy.
You have a long way to go.
Yeah, I got to get busy, bro. You know, like, it feels good that the numbers is like, you know, like they ain't where they were, obviously, you know, like, and certain things are not how I want it, but I get it. You know, I got to be patient with myself. I just started applying myself and I already see this shit going up now, you know, so I got to stay the course.
Also, remember, you have no marketing dollars behind you yet.
Yeah.
You're about to. I mean, I fucking sure hope so. And even if you don't, your publicist is going to put you in position type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I see it already, fool. You know, like, it's happening, bro. Like, and I just gotta, like, my specialty, I guess, in a simpler way, what I could bring to the table is good music, dog, you know? I gotta just trust everybody else to do their motherfucking job, dog, you know? And really take it there, bro, you know? So that's just what I've been on, fool. That's what's next for me. Just keep trying to level up, dog, straight up.
What are you doing to stay out of trouble?
Staying busy in the studio, fool, you know? Like, I'm not entertaining bullshit, fool, you know? Like, I slipped from the devil's grip. Like, when I did, I told his ass he a bitch, like, straight up, you know? Like, I gotta just stay busy, dog. And that's what is working for me. Like, when you're programming in there, what you're doing, you're staying busy. So it helps you get through that fucking time, dog, you know? So just like the OG was saying earlier, you know, like, you're showing your shit, like, you got to do that, you know? Now
you really do.
You're going to get where you want to get. And that's just the shit I'm on, you know? Like, yeah, fuck that. I'm just focusing on music, fool, straight up.
How do you see the playing field right now? I know you're not saying you're checking it out, but like the music scene, like how do you feel about it now from when you left? It's a little different.
Well, yeah, like,
you weren't gone that long, but it's a little different.
Oh, yeah, like when you look at it like that, it feels like it was such a long time, how much it changed, fool, you know, like having to sit down with these people again, you know, like they ask me the same shit, like, how do you feel about it? And honestly, I feel happy about it, dog, you know, like it's dope. Aside from seeing people win, like, I feel like back then there was no one to compare me to. So like, it was hard to be like, hey, he might be the one, you know? I'm not trying to give myself that title, dog, you know?
No, I dig it though.
But like, we're talking about music, so at the end of the day, when they sit down, aside from looking at somebody and seeing some marketing dollars, like, I could really market this motherfucker, you know? Like, from his complexion, how he look, we have to have a good music, you know? And back then, there was not really too much people that they could like be like, oh man, like make a good judgment. But now, there's so much people, I genuinely feel that no one could fuck with me in the studio, dog, you know? Like, if you give me the same beats you'll give any other rapper, give us 5. I bet you I'm gonna watch them, bro, you know? Like, same instrumental, everything, bro. And like, we in the studio for 6 hours. He in the next room, I'm in this room, you know? Like, and let's go at it, head to head. I feel like I'm gonna watch these fools, dog, you know? Straight up. But, I mean, fuck, like,
you gotta think like that.
Yeah, I feel like,
otherwise, what the fuck are you doing?
It's dope, dog, you know? Like, it's dope that there's just more motherfuckers is outside now, fool, you know? Like, I feel like it's gonna make shit easier. That's what I was trying to get at.
I agree.
Hell yeah, shit. And it's about time, fool, you know? Like, shit, god damn it. Like, I can't wait to see it, bro, you know?
I think before you make any drastic decisions as far as like on paper, drop your albums. Drop at least one or two, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that way you get you're gonna get all of your leverage back, fool. If you don't, I don't know how I don't even see that taking place. So just get all of your leverage back so that way right now you're fresh out, kind of.
Yeah.
So they're gonna use that against you in negotiations, like, well, you haven't been, you know what I mean, type shit. But if you got your legs back under you fully, and you motherfucking, you do got you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
right now you back walking, you're gonna get back to fucking running again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Then what can they tell you? Then now it's you. I just want you to have leverage, is what I'm saying.
It's like right now I ain't in shape.
But shape, but
no, meaning like
you're not maxing out. Like,
yeah, I gotta get that 6-pack. I gotta look right and then come back. But like, oh yeah, like now we talking type shit. You know, like I feel it, fool. Like, and I think I'm gonna stick to the script. I think that's what I'm gonna do, though. You know,
and I'm only saying that because I also do a little podcast with my boy Ocho. It's called Plugged In, where we give a gang a free game.
Yeah.
You are way beyond me saying you can fucking record on your phone in BandLab. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
wait. Rewind, what you mean? What'd you say?
Nah, so basically we give free game up here. So like if you're a broke ass rapper, how could you rap? On BandLab on your fucking cell phone.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Now you got a little bit of bread. What should you spend your money on? A fire ass video and fucking marketing. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's paying whatever fucking full page or all that bullshit.
Yeah.
Type shit. But for you, you're way beyond all that shit. You're gonna get posted every time. You have studio time. So for you, I'm saying the game I would give to someone in your shoes is what I just said is you had leverage before enough to be in these rooms. They realized that they could possibly take advantage of you not being full force yet, which they obviously know you're gonna be. Otherwise, you wouldn't be in that fucking room. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, stall out so that way your back could get bigger.
Nah, hell yeah, bro. I appreciate that. I think that's the best plan.
That's the fucking best play.
Yeah, because I know what comes
from the box upstairs with my headphones on, looking at the field. Like, yeah, tell them to do it like this.
Hey, hell yeah.
It should work.
Yeah. And then like también too, you know, like committing to like a label situation and shit. Like they break down like the scheduling of.
You could do joint ventures too. Don't forget that.
Nah, yeah, but like you know how like the grace period when I'm trying to get at of drop your singles and shit, you have to wait so they could pitch it. I'm learning on that shit.
No, yeah, they want to roll it out. They want to let it breathe.
So right now I'm trying to just drop. So that's gonna get in the way of that. Yes.
Yeah, as opposed to you where you're like, yeah, that didn't work. Drop the next one.
Yeah, hit the next one.
They want to see if they could remarket some shit and try to make. Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah,
It was a lot different too.
Yeah, it's the schedule shit, you know. But I mean, I just got to get busy. That's it. Yeah, bro. Shit. Well, fucking. That's what I'm just trying to tap in. See, like, you know, like, I mean, the more rooms you get in, dog, you know, like, the more people you can shake hands with, it's just going to, because, like, back then, I kind of feel like, and then you've been around, too, so correct me if I'm wrong and shit, but, like, I feel like back then, the traditional way with this music shit was all in-house. Like, when you were signed, it was, like, in-house, like, to get the proper pushing type shit. But now, I feel like people are just grabbing pinches of people and then developing a machine that way. It's not just over at one place type shit.
Well, because it's a different time now. Not everything is super, super label based. Maybe it could be fucking Wolf Clan fucking records.
Yeah.
And that is in-house for you.
That sounds hard. Okay. That sounds crazy.
I'm used to talking about like shit like that because my brother has the same last name as you, so I'm all fucking wolfed out too with that.
For real?
Yeah. So point
that's dope. Soundtrack out of another fool straight up. We might be cousins.
I'm like, fuck that old ass one, big dog. Oh, just kidding. Bro,
to get no bowling, you shit. Hey, big bro, get him.
So fucking but nah, yeah, fool. Now it's like you have 33, you have Teresa, you have this, you have that. That's fire.
Yeah,
and that's how it works. It's the same shit. Just before everyone would have their own staff. Now, if you can, you could just get the best of the best of the best of the best from everywhere because now everyone's trying to do it for themselves too because the label scenario, there's only a couple of big labels left.
Yeah, man, that's a trip. I know I was peeping up on that shit too. Though, like that shit sounds so confusing seeing that shit from the outside looking in, but it's only really like 2-3 companies and everybody just sub company at that company, you know?
Facts.
Like DBA and shit. Like
someone was telling me they were going to the Warner building. I was like, well, Warner doesn't do urban. That's what they call rap for you fuckers at home.
Yeah.
I was like, Warner doesn't do urban. They give that to Atlantic. He's like, well, I'm not going to go to Atlantic. I'm like, well, who the fuck else is in there? 300 isn't like, and they're all under Warner though. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, the fuck?
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Yeah. Man, what you got planned though, fool? Like, what's up with you?
Like I told you off camera, fool, ever since I quit where I was before, I'm just trying to rebuild. So I'm just trying to figure it out. I have no idea what the fuck I'm going to do. I'm just right here doing the do. I just want her shit to, I got to micromanage a lot of shit. I want her shit to pop.
Yeah.
I'm going to do whatever I do, but I just need her shit to keep going because her shit, I feel like we're covering rap. We're covering Raza rap. You know what I mean? Right here. Which that's my shit. That's all I've done my whole life. So that's my shit. I'm cool with it. But for her, I feel like the whole prison topic and the way she's going about it, everyone is still in upstanding condition. Like there's not any classy joints like that no more. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
there is no classy spots like that on the internet. Hoodstocks does very well, but he does other things.
Putting that.
No, yeah, shout out to Hoodstocks.
Hey, I heard, you know, they welcoming me over there, bro. You know, so shout out to them. I'm finna pull up, bro.
That was solid.
That's tight, dog. Hell yeah.
But
bro,
aside from those two like this platform and that platform, there's not a lot of people interviewing gangster ass fools like that. Cause his shit's just not rap. He's interviewing fools with crazy ass street stories. You know what I'm saying? So it's dope.
Oh, that's dope.
But outside of that, like, I don't know, fool. I'm just alive. I'm just right here doing what we do.
How much kids do you have, fool? You know me asking.
I have an adult and I have a 6-year-old.
That's dope. And so you just right here just trapping. I'm trying to figure that shit out. Hey, but what you guys got popping? That's dope, fool. You know,
this is it for me. I don't do any. I'm a fucking failed drug dealer, fool. And every time I try to pump packs, I got crack. Big pause.
Yeah.
So
got a bigger purpose, fool. That's why that should keep happening.
So I let it go, and then I started doing that camera bullshit. Which I mean, it's not bullshit. The camera shit, you know how we talk.
Yeah.
I did the rapper shit. That shit was okay. I had an Empire account. I thought I was a shit for a little while. Then I stopped fucking. I just stopped after they assassinated fucking R.I.P. Tokes. Then I carried on with the camera shit, and then I started doing this, and this is it.
I guess like since you like,
so I've seen different dimensions of the whole game. You know what I'm saying? So I see it a lot differently than someone that just raps.
I guess it's like you did a gang of shit. Like, what was your prior plan, fool? Like when you were young, you're like, I want to be this. Like,
I thought I was gonna be a fucking sick ass rapper, and I thought I did good.
Yeah,
fools. You remember the era? Our posters on the fucking walls, signing people's fucking bodies.
Yeah,
shit was fire. I thought I made it back then. Obviously, we didn't make it to a mansion, but I felt like I had already mentally seen what fools that make it seen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, so you felt that?
Like we're outside taking photos with people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So egotistical wise, I was already like, I don't care what any of these fools say. I've done more than anyone.
Yeah, like I did that already.
Yeah, like there's fools right now that I've interviewed that have never signed an autograph or taken a picture with a fan or had their song fucking DJ cuts the music, fools are singing along. You know the vibes.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So mentally I thought I already had made it. And then I started doing good with the bread on the videos, and then now I'm here. I don't know.
That's dope, bro.
That's it in a nutshell. I'm just alive, fool. I'm freestyling like a motherfucker through life.
Yeah, just trying to.
I mean, now I have a little bit more of a plan. Recently, I started trying to get my credit right. I've had my fucking business for a while, but I'm just learning about business credit now. Like, I'm on some other shit now.
Did you graduate high school?
No, I got my GED in fucking Camp McNair and Challenger.
Oh,
I don't know if you ever heard of McNair.
Oh, yeah.
I got my GED a long time ago.
Man, that's crazy.
And that was it. I didn't go to college or anything. I think I tried to go to college because there was like some grant or some GR related bullshit. Like if you go to school, we'll pay you to go to school. If you don't want to get a job, like shit.
Yeah.
You know, ghetto shit.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I went to ELAC.
Hey.
Down the street from the PJs. You know what I'm talking about? So fucking I try to figure it out. But that lasted like what, 3 months?
Yeah. Damn.
So this is it, fool. I don't even know.
That's dope though, dog. I feel like you got something right here, fool. Straight up. Like,
I think we're doing all right.
I think you just gotta keep trooping, fool. Straight up.
I have no choice.
Yeah. Like I got no like shit. Like, you don't think I thought about this shit? Straight up. No,
I mean, I got some other fucking plays in motion that I'm not necessarily at liberty to talk about yet, but if those plays go good, shit, I'm out of here.
Hey, that's dope, bro.
I'll still be able to sit up here and talk this stupid shit and not worry.
That's tight. And how did you guys did you ever get busted? Like,
I've been busted. Yeah, I haven't gone upstate though, no.
Like in the counties.
But I've done a million county lids, and I've been to all the juvenile halls and a few camps. They say
Hey,
county's
see,
worse than the joint though, so fuck it. I've been there blind.
they do say food like that shit is wicked in there. But nah, did you see all this shit that's going on with all the fucking juvenile detention centers? Like I see so much like campaigns, bro, like them welcoming people to go sue them for all that fucking
for all the weird shit. No, yeah. So look, in YA, on my wife's show, fool, there's some people that talk about YA like, damn, fool. They obviously are not admitting to getting fucked with, but they know people that have. They saw people that have. They back fools up that were in the mix of getting fucked off like that. Big pause. But that was a horrible choice of words. But anyway, fucking yeah, fool, that's a vibe right there.
That's crazy.
I never saw anything like that in camp or in juvie, like in Eastlake or in Sylmore or in the camps. I didn't see anything full like that. But I do remember that in McNair there was this big ass buff ass fool. He was a PO, obviously. And they used to say he played for the fucking Cincinnati Bengals or some shit. I don't fucking know what he did. But he was a big ass buff ass fool. And obviously we're turning up on the staff, whatever, like, hey, fuck you, fool, blah, blah, blah. They're like, oh, really? Wait till a little later when the staff thins out a little bit. You want to fuck me? No, fuck you. We'll go into the restroom and get it in. So in McNair, there's the bubble. There's one side and another side on the other. You know what I mean? In that bubble, there's the restroom for the staff. They would go into the staff restroom and get it in. You know what I mean? And they would check them. Obviously, he's fucking, these fools are kids, adults and we're kids. Yeah, duh. But that's the worst I saw. Fools fighting. Like fools fighting with staff in the restroom. Shit.
And that's crazy for that.
But I'm pretty sure if we ever saw, well, you know how homies are. Like if we saw someone getting fucking abused like that, that's fucking way out. Like fools are getting packed out. Like you're causing a revolt. You know what I'm saying?
It's like even aside from like, I don't know, you know, like from like a certain way we have to abide by and shit. Like just as a man, fool, you know, like why the fuck would you want to be around someone like that, dog? You know, like
that's strange, fool.
Like fuck that, dog. Like, you ain't gonna catch me by no more fucking weird shit like that, fool. I'm taking flight, dog, straight up.
There was once upon a time when I first understood, a long time ago, because obviously fools that are all bad now is a lot different than fools that would go bad before, because it was like way, GP was bigger, SNY was like Brett, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll be like, damn, that fool rolled it up over a drug debt. Fucking idiot. Damn, I wonder if that fool's gonna be able to come back. You know what I mean? Like maybe payback is dead and come out at no, fool. Cause now I realize like you're sleeping next to a fool that might have raped the homie's little cousin or some shit, fool. Or whatever. Just period. Even if it wasn't a homie's little cousin, they did like some weird ass shit.
Yeah, fuck that, dog. I'm not gonna be in no lunch line with some motherfucker like that, like eating food, like
fool is let alone we barely break bread with fools, period. Now imagine breaking bread with fools that are doing weird ass shit. Hell no.
That's out, fool. All the way.
Going out to eat with people and shit like that, or hanging out with fools after interviews, I don't really do that shit, fool, because you never know what kind of, you know
what they got on
congregate. That I'm really big on energy, fool. So fools, anyways, point is,
feel it, fool. You know, like you know when someone's on a different lingo, dog. You know, like I mean, I don't know. I feel like I don't know everything, but I feel like I can feel vibes.
Know a little bit.
Like you're someone I don't want to be around, dog. You know, type shit. But
and I'm not saying that's to come out and kick it with fools after interviews. Don't take it all there. But fucking
Hey, we're gonna hit the strip club right after though. Oh,
there's a crazy one up the street. It's a ratchet as fuck if that's what you truly want to do.
Are you taking this? We going?
I'm broke. It is.
I got you on track. Oh man, straight up.
But fucking nah, yeah, you get kicking it with fools like that. That's impossible. And look, I don't know if I've ever said this before, and I'll have to ask my wife, but I'll say it right now. And if she says it's cool, it's cool. But fucking we interviewed a prison wife once. Well, she did, obviously. Obviously, I'm sitting right there.
Yeah.
She interviewed a prison wife, and it was cool. We dropped it. She was popular on TikTok. She dropped it. Whatever, right? And they were like, yeah, that bitch was with someone that's no good.
Oh man.
That shit got deleted fast as fuck, right? But point is how can she's no good too? Cause how could she condone that fool being right there with those people? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously I wasn't gonna combat any idea like that, but when they broke it down to me, I was like, damn, that's fucking vicious.
It's real shit, fool.
It's facts.
Yeah, fuck that though. I mean, Everybody got this situation.
Then that's why I'm saying, thank God you didn't even have to touch down anywhere like that.
Yeah.
Because who knows? Maybe might have been on some other shit like, man, fuck that, and took it to the ultimate level, and now you have an in-house for getting off on some weirdo ass fool. You know what I'm saying?
Some
Horrible.
Somebody that's not worth it, dog. You know,
type shit.
Like fuck that, dog. Like, but thank God, shit. Shout out to real OG. You feel it? Like that boy came through. Like straight up, fool.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, bro.
I don't know what else to ask you. Fucking hey, matter of fact, where's your favorite taco spot? Or what is the best tacos you've ever had? Because look, you're east siding, but you're known to frequent the valley as well. Who has better tacos? East LA or the valley?
Man, fool. Like,
what is there up there? Regal's tacos or some shit like there in the valley?
Like, honestly, I don't ever get tacos anywhere, fool. I'm fucking quesadilla asada, guacamole adentro. Like, I get a sope, you know, like. Tacos bomb.
Quesadilla's pretty fire.
There's, I don't know, that's hard to ask. There's fire spots everywhere now, fool. Especially little trucks and shit. Like, the trucks we be bouncing out, fool, on random ass, like, fuck it, let's see who got popping right here. Like,
boom, fire.
And yeah, it's fire. Like, nah, it made me want to open up a little taco shit. You know, like, I'm finna.
That's a rough business.
Hey, but you can find people to deal with the rough headache.
Yeah.
You know, like,
don't let it be you and your lady.
Nah, fool.
One of my good homies did that
to the show on the taco truck talking about, hey, let me send you some tacos outside and shit. Hell no.
I mean, they survived it, but yeah, 100 bands on the taco truck. If you want to do birria, they're gonna have to be fucking cooking the birria every day in the morning. Oh, sick. Anyways, that's a big conversation.
Nah, but to answer you, fool, like, I don't know. I think, but not even just within those two cities. I feel like there's fucking fire tacos everywhere, fool. Like,
what's the best one you ever had?
Best one I ever had.
First comes to mind. Boom.
Taco. Fuck, I don't get tacos, fool.
Where's the best quesadilla, fool?
See, now I can't answer that.
And I've been fasting since yesterday, so I'm pretty hungry. No cap.
I like the quesadillas from Quintaco.
Trying to tell you, those shits are fire.
Hell yeah, fool. I feel like they disappear too fast, though. There's like a truck. If I'm going from the east side, going to the valley now, there's some spot called Birria San Marcos. Their shit's bomb, fool. It's like the queso tacos and shit. I stay, fool. I stay when their numbers, fool. Straight up. That's a bomb. As of lately, like, the quesadillas from Regal's Tacos are pretty bomb too, fool.
Regal's Tacos got some shit.
The nachos are from right there. Even Que Rico, nigga, the super nacho the super torta from Que Rico is fucking bomb too. Like,
Que Rico, that's a crazy little spot. Que Rico's right there off of Soto, right?
You know when I know they're gonna have good food if the horchata's good. If the horchata's not good, I'm probably not like the food straight up.
That's a very unique correlation, and I'm gonna say that's valid.
I'm a fucking beaner, fool. I was straight no pal down, like, you know, like, really, I don't go and wave that flag, fool, you know, but I'm really Mexican, fool, you know, like, yeah, that shit.
When did you want to grow out your hair? Because when I first seen you, you had a fade.
This is my third time growing my whole hair. My third time in my life. I had long hair when I was a baby, and then I cut it. And then I had long hair from like 4th grade to like 7th grade. It was like, 4th to 5th grade to like 7th grade. And cut it right before 7th. And then, I don't know, I was just like, all these motherfucking rappers look the same, fool. You know, taper and shit. I'm like, man, like, I'm gonna just have to switch it up. You know, like, dominate another vibe and shit. So I just let my shit grow. Let it grow and shit.
I feel it.
And then, like, the number 3 too, though, like, I was telling Ned shit, like, I was like, man, it's the 3rd time. Me letting my hair grow, it might be a thing. Fuck it, let me see.
The number 3 is a very particular number.
Yeah, shout out my brother, rest in peace, you know, like.
RIP to your bro, man.
Hey, appreciate that. But, like, I like my hair, fool. Straight up.
Well, now you're probably going to feel weird as fuck if you cut it off, so.
Yeah, because I don't want to. I wouldn't want to cut it. I feel weird if I don't want to cut it, but, I mean, I think if I want to cut it,
you'll feel fine, but you're going to definitely be missing some shit. You'll feel like, for sure.
The other day I threw a beanie on and it looked like I had no hair, and I kind of liked it, fool. So I was like, should I cut my hair? I was like, nah, I think I'm tripping.
Do a vlog when you cut it off.
Nah, yeah, but I mean, through like the whole long hair shit is we just Indian with it, fool, you know? Like, we really,
I feel it.
Like, yeah, like, pay attention to like our ancestry and shit, you know? Like,
I respect it.
And I feel like, I mean, obviously that's where it comes from, you know? Like, that's like sometimes too, like, when people try to be like, oh, that's whole, like, a Northern Cali vibe, like, nah, that goes back to us being in fucking
some Native American-ass
that's
vibes.
being in caves, dog, you know? Like, fuck, like, but nah, yeah, I mean, it's just, I guess, it's my family and shit. My brothers had long hair. One of my older brothers right now still has long hair and shit. Like,
That's right.
Yeah, like, but yeah, that's where that shit come from.
What do you want to leave the people with before we clock out, my dog?
Hey, well,
for sure, your Instagram is in the beginning, so you don't got to worry about the follow me bullshit.
Nah, yeah, for sure, I appreciate that, food, but nah, yeah, I got a project on the way. I'm outside now, you know, like it feel good to be outside again, you know, like, it's time to play ball. You feel me? Like, it's time to get to it. If you're a weirdo, stay away from me. If you solid, let's play ball, you know, like. I mean, I don't know, you know, I'll just always remain true to yourself and shit. That's what I'm always going to tell everybody, you know, because that was the most compelling thing for me when I heard it, you know, like, it really made me pay attention more to myself. So I think sometimes we don't do that shit. I think we need to do that more as people. But yeah, just stay true to yourself. Stop trying to be someone you ain't, you know?
Facts.
Straight up.
Like you keep saying, you're outside like a motherfucker, and while you're outside shit happens. So when outside shit happens, brother, my only word of advice is think about your family and your motherfucking freedom, though.
Nah, well, fuck. Like, I mean, I'm outside. I'm not, you know, like, not like that. Like I said, I'm focusing on music and shit.
Shit happens.
Yeah.
If you leave the motherfucking house.
But when I say, I mean, like, I could drop music again.
No, I totally feel what you're saying. I'm just saying.
Oh, okay. Nah, hell yeah. I appreciate that, fool.
Just focus on yourself. When nothing's worth you losing yourself again.
Yeah,
for real. To the inside, you know what I'm saying?
For real. Nah, I appreciate that though, for real.
You're gonna go up, fool. Damn.
Hey, wait, y'all got some shit popping right here too, fool. Shit, we all gonna go up. It's no time, dog.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, fool. I'm proud of you. You're about to go crazy.
Appreciate it, fool.
Got you.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Make sure you guys fucking follow Devour. His Instagram was in the beginning of this episode. When is your shit dropping? Your book one?
First book, June 3rd. The tour kickoff, August 8th.
Damn.
Get it. It's go time.
Make sure you guys stay tuned for the triple book album.
Hey, straight up.
I'm sure when the tour starts, maybe I'll give you, we'll do a little giveaway for 2 tickets or some shit for this fool's album. I mean, this fool's tour, something like that for local shows. Other than that, shout out to everyone that supports this guy. Make sure you guys follow him, run it up, run his ass back up. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Shout out to my sponsors. Links are in the description. We're out.
Gone.
That's crazy.